I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our land.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I remind you, as soldiers to stand erect, test...
This the Brasodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere?
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority...
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military...
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner? The esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear.
Gonna let that hold you back?
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX.
Kleiner! Need I remind you of the penalty?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold nose. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? You...
Master Vivaldi, sir, you're...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Twas night. I've always had a mind to see into old pals.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey. Ah ha! Folk are assembling.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longy.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck.
Why in the world?
What do you mean, why?
could have sworn the Borsodi's up.
There was, but they moved it.
Huh, pretty
Aye, and I've nae seen the...
Actually, I'm really just here to...
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. But...
Be mighty indebted.
Think nothing of...
Egg, white gold, and mother of
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate? Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Mark? Auction won't...
Vimy,
Aye?
I detest bank...
Ah, old hen there is... Ah, there's Yaromir. So, then it... Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt.
Vesemir.
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession.
Mind if I ask?
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Yep.
An armor element. An...
Classic.
I fear not. It's a memento.
But perhaps the Count...
Vimy. Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem.
I shall be
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message. Asked... He visited, under the cover of night. Night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Vesemir's fine. The picture of health, and he still wears a mustache.
I'm relieved to hear it. And, did he ever find... a mate?
No, haven't seen him with a woman in 5 decades. Me and the other Witchers, we often wondered what his story was.
A pity. A pity our story didn't end differently. I should have ridden out after him. Please don't mention me when next you see him. I've reopened my own wounds. That's enough. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Funny! Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy. And that ring on his finger. Shite, is it? Vesemir!
Great Geralt of Rivia.
Thought you might have a pot calling true.
What about you?
Realize this might be hard to believe.
Truly? Do you know our friend Vivaldi is imp...
Really? Merchant with the pearl, no two ways about it.
My. Who would have thought? Forgive me my impertinence. At first, I thought you an ignorant. I feel I should apologize and...
Thanks.
So,
Nothing's...
truly? Alright, let's go. Huh. All so tall, you'd think the room was full of... Halbert! It's been years.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it?
Not really. Nilfgaard.
Excuse me?
You're Gwent...
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the northern...
You ought to know, Hel...
Suppose it's not whether you...
Brilliant!
Naturally.
What is it?
Well, mate. One card.
Awfully resourceful of you, Vimy. I'm impressed. Gotta refuse all the same. No offense.
Dinna make a fuss now. I would...
All right.
Unbelievable. I don't buy it. You cheated. You must have. Or something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to
You give it to him, you...
Oh, interest will be...
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fort. We won't see much elsewise.
Step away. Authorized staff.
Vimy, listen.
They'll bring out 3
Counting on it.
In the meantime...
Of course I will. Went to the trouble.
Ha!
Esteemed ladies at starting price, with Master Hilbert at 1, to Countess Mignole. The Whitehead, 200 once. Splendid! My going... 300 thrice. First, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the gentleman 20 going what? Sold! Lot number 3, spectacle. Starting price went my... Incredible generous. So, oh, the excitement.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on, for some other... Greetings, Horst! A lot
comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well...
That's plain to see. What's one like you?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties.
What?
Gentlemen!
I ask you, where...
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everec. Name mean anything?
It does. Guards.
Honestly...
One more word.
Sorry.
No reason to...
I don't recall giving you...
Your sword, Lord O...
Come on. Bad idea. Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or...
Not in the mood for your...
If all goes...
Don't need any...
Oh, I don't know about that.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist?
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenfurt.
If this is a
Be seeing you.
Mark of the dangerous given to you.
Watch your step. White one. Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Damn it.
Ram, time again. I'll kill for something.
Well, he says I talk too much. Fool me. I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good.
pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they've brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, witch.
It'd take a blind man.
Too true.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage.
I thank you. In Redania...
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well, were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other... must have been in Vesemir.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vesemir and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then... Oh,
yeah.
can't complain, really, though I must...
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Met him a while back in White Orchard. At the time, he claimed he dealt in mirrors.
Mirrors? Buy one from him that grants your wishes?
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, and we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this. Concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer, too.
Now, That can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the Academy. I can...
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art.
White one! Help us!
Beat the black ones.
His Majesty King Ragnar is a stern ruler.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism
Long
and desertion.
live the king. Witcher?
What can I get you?
Best wares this side of the pond.
Requisition by the hour.
What's this one want? A good bruising, looks like. Nothing for this.
Not too late to surrender.
Huh. That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
My, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not, hmm?
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage. Just for your help in a heist. We break in. Each take what we need. then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? 'Cause I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Bersodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought to go to the City Watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist.
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door, windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar. Crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd, prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. And then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favorite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist no better as Kaer. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenford. Her specialities? Rhythm and gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but if she's reluctant.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked a gold-plated cop from the roof of the town hall in Nova. So, yeah. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenford in a house near the Nova Grand Gate. Be careful. He's Modest in size, but apparently.
All right.
Let's start with the fact that... The problem is Casimir...
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. As far as I know, his troops made camp east of Oxenford.
So I'd have... What's this about
Easy.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook.
Know the form...
There. See?
All right, I'm on.
As do I.
The world's never ending.
Craft. Thanks.
Booger it all!
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it's...
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwen, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Ran into an old friend of yours, Countess Mignole.
Huh? Impossible. Where?
Auction house in Oxenfurt. She's an aficionado, a collector. Witcher gear. Imagine that. Old school of the wolf armor, for instance.
Right. Fine gambeson that was. It had sleeves of chainmail and...
Love letters conveyed by a governess. Trysts in garden nooks. You scampering out a window. Last person I imagine dabbling in that sort of thing.
You might find it hard to believe, but I was young too once. Well, younger.
She still lives in Oxenfurt. No itch to go there? See her?
Later, maybe. Once it's over. Once things are calm again.
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress. For 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
See you later, Vesemir.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Have a lot.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox folk.
Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's an...
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red...
All right.
And perhaps...
Got a painting I'm looking to sell.
Good for you.
'Cause it's a Van Rohe. Heard you might...
Van Rohe? I'll take it. Now, where's me purse? I haven't much just now. But I'll add a bit of loot. Another Witcher left at his...
That's so. Interesting. The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study. necromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
What do you seek, pain giver? Rain again.
Ah! What? Chance to surrender unorthodox books.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.